Good morning, my Virgos. It's Saturday morning and we are doing your reading. I know it's late. I didn't do, I did a couple videos yesterday. In fact, I did do your video yesterday, but something was going on with my links and it was trying to make private links public and public links private. So I had to email YouTube and that is a not good thing. So I held off on videos, but I wanted to make you a new video because, well, why not? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And I realized we did not light a candle. All right, Virgo. Okay, happy Saturday morning, guys. Don't you guys love Saturdays? I love Saturdays. I really do. Okay, Virgo, what is going on with you guys? This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the story going on? I shuffled pretty good. In fact, telling you that energy's been off the charts this week. I just did a big girl shuffle with these cards, where you just smush them all over to try to change things up here. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do the Virgos need to know? Now, this story could have happened to you in the past, happening to you now, happening to you in the future. You know what? Take it as it resonates. I really try my best to sum up the entire video in the title. If the title seems like it could be your story, there's probably something in there for you. If the title doesn't resonate, probably just keep moving on, guys. Keep moving on. Don't try to make it fit. You'll drive yourself crazy. All right, that feels good. That feels good, Virgo. Ooh. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's the general energy for Virgo? What is that? Eight of Pentacles reversed. Not working on something. It's funny, your clarifying deck over here was an Eight of Pentacles upright. Eight of Pentacles reversed. What's influencing the Eight of Pentacles reversed for Virgos? What's influencing it? I'm going to try. I know I am such a blabbermouth, as you guys know. I'm going to try not to talk so much on the main spread. Eats up time. It gets confusing. Story usually changes. I find sometimes the main deck is Virgo's energy or the sign, and it could be the cross watcher and the clarifier. Anyway, Eight of Pentacles reverse. What is that? Queen of Swords, Libra energy. I like that. I like that. What's the reason for the reading? What is the reason for the reading, Virgo? What's the reason for the reading? What? We got a flipper. We got a flipper. Page of Cups. Did you guys see when I started that was at the bottom? I felt you guys on that one. Lots of hope. I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but some of you, it feels like leaving a job, looking to see what else is out there, starting over somewhere new. Could be a relationship too. What's in the past? What's in the past? What is in the past for my Virgos? What happened in the past? Knight of Swords. Quick thinking. It's Gemini energy. This is a water sign, Page of Cups. I just feel quick thinking on your feet. It's like a quick maneuver. That's what I'm getting with that. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? What is it? Four of Cups reversed. You know your worth, Virgo. You're not going to let somebody put you. Four of Cups, when it's upright, it's feeling apathetic in a situation, feeling humdrum, feeling bored, just feeling lifeless. Like you just know you outgrew a situation. Now it's a Four of Cups reverse. You're getting up from that, out from under that umbrella, and I feel like that's where this Queen of Swords and Knight of Swords is coming from. Seeing what else is out there, because the current situation you're outgrown, just kind of bored with it. What's in the near future? What's in the near future, Virgo? What's in the near future? Ooh, Balance, Sagittarius, Temperance. I like that. How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself right now? How do the Virgos see themselves? How do the Virgos see themselves? King of Swords. Look at that growth. Going after it's like star power. I mean, look at the lights. She plucked the lights out from the sky, out from the universe, and wrapped them around her. Whatever this is, if this is a job or a relationship, this is where your focus is now. Clarity on where you're going. And I feel like now that you wrapped yourself around, like you fortified yourself with where you need to be. And I feel like this is more about you and your soul's path and finding out what moves you, what makes you happy, what you need to do. Because this is over. Whatever this style of watching your life happen without living it. This is saying Virgo's like, I'm going to be a part of my life. I'm making my dreams come true. I'm just going out there taking life by the horns. And it's just a lot of clarity, a lot of strength, and a lot of growth, and a lot of balance with Temperance. What's the energy coming in to influence this? What's the energy coming in to influence this for Virgo? What's the energy coming in to influence this? Two of Wands, decision making. I feel like you're just seeing what else is out there. Right now, it kind of really does feel like a job. What's in your emotions? What's in your emotions? And that's Aries, by the way, Aquarius, Aries. What's in your emotions? Okay, death. It's you, Scorpio. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes. What are you allowing to die? Whatever this Eight of Pentacles reverse is. Something that kept you bored, kept you boxed into your life, kept you trapped. Something, or you even, were holding yourself back to who and what you can become. And it feels like with the Two of Wands, I know a Two of Wands is like options, or it's choices. I think because you do have options. I think you know, because you do know your own strengths, and you just, it's like this profound sense of who you are. I think this is a Virgo who has options. I mean, if this is a relationship, guys, you know it's for you. I'm feeling job. Whatever this is, it's just great that you decided to step up and walk out of it. What's in the outcome? What's in the outcome here? What's in the outcome? Four Swords reverse. Look at the fours next to each other. 4 and 4, both reversed. Yeah, and look at that. Bottom of the deck again. What you're releasing. We have the Tower reverse and the Five of Pentacles reverse. We have Taurus and Scorpio. Releasing whatever made you feel, it could have made you feel rejected. It could have made you feel like waiting. Somebody could have even had you on hold, right? A job could have held you back from that advancement. Whatever this is that made you feel not good enough, because the Five of Pentacles is when you don't feel good enough, and you've had something within, but somehow I feel like you were boxed in, you were caged in, right? You're stepping out of that. You're letting go what isn't for you. I mean, and if you would have gotten this, Virgo, you would have seen it was a crumbling foundation anyway. And I feel like it's falling. You're letting it fall, and you're far from this now. You are far from this. Ace of Wands beneath that, and Eight of Cups. This is where you're going. A new beginning. See that flower you're allowing to come out? This is where it's been. You had it caged in. Maybe you were afraid to show a piece of yourself. Put your work out there. Some of you could be artists, writers, singers, poets, whatever this is. It's like you're not afraid to show what you are made of, you know, which is beautiful. Okay, what is this? Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Queen of Swords. What is this? Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Queen of Swords for, I was going to say Libra. That's weird. For a Virgo. Right, because that's a Libra card, Queen of Swords. We got Virgo and Libra right in the center of the reading. Could be Virgo, Libra cusp here. What is this? Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Queen of Swords for Virgo. Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Queen of Swords. What is this? Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Queen of Swords doing here? What is this? Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Queen of Swords. The Moon. The Moon. You know what? I don't think I've ever really seen this card. This is a new deck I got last week. And so look at him. Isn't he adorable? Look at that owl. This is very wise. You are wise. What I feel with this is you are wise, but it's now time to sit in that intuition. Use that intellect to see what else is out there, because I feel like you will be rising I can't even speak. Rising above the rest. That's how you say it. Look at her. She's on the hot air balloon, like buildings. Some of you might even live in a city, but even getting out of your environment, see what else is out there. No longer working in your current situation. Some of you really did just leave a job, and did you have something lined up? No, but you have hope there will be. Page of Cups is here. And the King of Swords says, I may even start my own business. This, like I said, this could be work. This could be love. You guys will know how it resonates for each of you, but this is here to say, listen to your intuition. You can't always know what 20 steps are ahead of us. Just focus on today. Focus on here and now. Let your intuition guide you, and just follow your soul's path. Okay, what is this? Page of Cups, the reason for the reading? What's the Page of Cups, the reason for the reading? What's the Page of Cups? What's the Page of Cups, the reason for the reading? And the Seven of Pentacles. Invest elsewhere. I feel like that's what that is. This is a person who lays down the pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. They look at where they've been. They look where they are now and say, was my time worth it? And with the Page of Cups being here, I'm going to say no, because this is starting over somewhere else. It's just a hopeful new beginning. And the death in your emotions is saying, it's been eating at me. Whatever the situation was, it was eating at me. If somebody had you on hold, if a job had you on hold, if there was no advancement, if you felt not good enough, always compared to others, Virgo's allowing all that crap to go and saying, I'm just going to take one pentacle. I feel like that's what this is, Ace of Pentacles, and plant it elsewhere. With the Page of Cups here. What is this Knight of Swords in the past? Gemini energy. What is this Knight of Swords in the past? What is the Knight of Swords in the past for Virgo? And the Two of Cups. Wow. Why do I feel like you could be leaving this behind? Because with the clarifying the Two of Cups, it is upright though. You could be leaving a soulmate behind. Or this could be you connected to your higher self, because that's really, the Two of Cups is that. It's Cancer energy. Or it's going towards new love, because it is a Knight of Swords. It's clarity. It's fast action, quick thinking. Virgo pulling out of a current situation. Whatever this past is, has you thinking, maybe you did connect with somebody online, and it has you thinking, where you are now, is it good enough? Are you really happy? And that's probably why maybe with the Two of Wands is coming in. Where's my balance? Where am I going to be the happiest? With this relationship, or with maybe you have options, because I did feel like that was an option card. With this job or the other job. What is this Four of Cups reverse on your mind for Virgo? What is this Four of Cups reverse on your mind? What is this Four of Cups reverse on Virgo's mind? And the Knight of Swords. Now it's reversed. Knight of Swords reversed. This, it's funny because the Two of Wands is here, the influencing. I don't really think this is a tough decision for you, Virgo. The Four of Cups, you stop giving this energy, stop giving it attention. You probably realize, even though Seven Pentacles were here, was it a total waste of your time? No, you probably learned some stuff. If this was a job, you could have spent 7 years in it. Relationship, you could have spent 7. I feel like there was a long time in a current situation. You just outgrew, and it's okay. You simply outgrew it. Like a need to break out of the box that somehow you found yourself in. And it's funny because I feel like you were boxed in, and that's why you had to rise up. Maybe the walls just seemed kind of enclosing, so Virgo went through the ceiling here. Rising up to get a better perspective. Okay, what is this Temperance in the near future? What's the Temperance in the near future? What is that? And the Six of Pentacles. Isn't that funny? This is, well, it's the minor arcana card of the Justice card. Justice is equal give and take and balance. Temperance is all about balance. Equal give and take coming in. Whatever this was for you guys, this is like a Virgo who put in 90%, waited 8% of the time to get only 2%, you know? That's why I feel like it was just bored with this. But I'm telling you, this Two of Cups on this Knight of Swords, in the past, maybe even the recent past, it could even been a week ago, maybe somebody reached out to you. If this is all about love, and it got you thinking, it just kind of opened you up. It opened your viewpoint up to say, am I really happy where I am? And like I said, relationship or job. And I think what you're going to find is you're not. I mean, it's pretty clear here that you're going to pick the new option. What is this King of Swords, how you see yourself? What is this King of Swords, how Virgo sees themselves? What is that? And the King of Wands. Ooh, Virgo. Very clear on a King of Wands, Leo energy. You find someone highly attractive, charismatic, smart, witty, all of the above. Ooh. Now, if this is just within yourself, I mean, we have two king energies. This is very clear that you need to put whatever that, remember that flower in the other deck, it kept coming up. Whatever this is within you, it needs to come out, because even in the Death card, there was a flower within her that she was hiding. And now she's exposing herself. She's vulnerable to the world, literally vulnerable to the world, right? Putting it out there. And the King of Wands puts it out there, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care what people think. He's too busy making his dreams come true. So some of you it could even be both. It's just a Virgo who's kind of woke up in their life and said, I need something more tomorrow than what I've been today. And I'm Four Cups reversed. You're standing up and just doing it. I don't think you're giving it much thought. It feels very sudden. You're just letting this, whatever this past thing go. And you're off. You're just off. And some of you, this is a thanks with the Two of Cups and a King of Wands. A new relationship opened your eyes to this. And you could even be maybe moving towards them. What is this Two of Wands influencing the reading? What is the Two of Wands? Aries energy influencing the reading. What is this? Two of Wands influencing it. And the Page of Wands, a new beginning. Page, I feel like an Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, King of Wands. It all leads to this King of Wands. Either this is you, and this is who you're going to adopt. I know Virgo's a Knight of Pentacles, but you're not even a knight in this. It's like king. It's such king energy. It's like such boss energy. You're just taking so much control of your life and making your dreams happen. And some of you, it's all thanks to a new relationship. And some of you, if it's not a new relationship, like I said, Two of Cups is being connected to yourself. Virgo's like, finally, I know clarity where I need to go and nothing's going to stop me. Knight of Swords. I'm now, Knight of Swords reverse. I'm no longer giving energy to what has been holding me back. It's really beautiful. What's the Death in your emotions? What's the Death card in Virgo's emotions? What is this Death card in Virgo's emotions? Five of Pentacles reverse. This is what you're letting go of. I'm not good enough. I'm not thin enough. I'm not tall enough. I am not wide enough. I'm not dark enough. You know what I mean? It's not enough. Not enough. That's what you're letting go of because you know you are enough. You know why you're enough? This person knows they're enough for anything. And whoever gets this person, they're lucky to have them. That is the realization. And if people made you feel like this, remember the Tower reverse? I think it was here, right? Tower reverse. Yep, here it is. This is what you're letting go of. Tower reverse. You're letting go of this Five of Pentacles state. It's repeating itself. You're letting this go. That person is no longer who you are. And if these people, whoever this is, if this is a job, if these are friends, if this is an old lover, and they try to deal with, they think the old version of you still is around and they're going to try to steamroll you, they have another thing coming because it's just, I mean, look at this. I mean, that's two kings here. And I do feel like this is you. And like I said, some of you this could also be about a new relationship. Definitely. It's definitely here. But more importantly, Virgo, this is how you see yourself. And you should see yourself like this. Charismatic. It's like lit up. You're lit up from the inside. And this is a very magnetic energy where you can pull anything to you. It's very magician-like, which is your major arcana card. You can pull anything to you at this time. And if you, it's a very powerful energy because whatever you see in your mind, you can have. And again, that's very magician-like, a really strong manifestor I'm reading for. What is this Four of Swords reverse in the outcome? Libra energy again. What is this Four of Swords reverse in the outcome? What is this Four of Swords reverse in the outcome? What is this? I feel like that's not you. If it's only you, the Four of Swords reverse, you're just no longer sleeping on your life. Just like the Four of Cups reverse over here. You're no longer sitting watching your life go by. But I'll be honest, Four of Swords reverse, one of the main definitions is anxiety and a need to get away. But I feel like this is what you're leaving behind. And the Four of Cups. Look at that upright. This is what you're leaving behind. Now, there is a guilt trip coming on. I feel like that with the Four of Swords reverse. These people aren't going to like the new you. But that's okay. They don't have to like the new you. You know what? They better respect the new you if they want to be in your life. Four of Cups. This is how they want you back, waiting on them. Waiting on them hand and foot maybe, but waiting on them, knowing where to find you. Virgo is gone. That's why I felt like you were the Four of Swords reversed. You're just no longer sleeping on your life. You're no longer waiting for, it's just like you're not on the sidelines of your life anymore. You're now the main player. You're the quarterback of the game. And yeah, that's beautiful. But I do feel like you have either family, a spouse, lover, friends. They don't like that. They may not like this change, but you know what? Who cares? That you think the King of Wands cares what people think of his change? No, I would watch out because he knows where to stick that wand. I mean, it's the same thing with the King of Swords. It's just a lot of strength, a lot of power at this time. What's this Four of Swords reverse in the Four of Cups and the outcome? I think, you know what's funny? Yeah, King of Cups, our third king here. All we need is one more king, and you know what we have? We have the Emperor. King of Cups, Scorpio energy. You are balanced in your emotions at this time. You're balanced in your energy, your clarity, your thinking at this time. You know what you want. You're balanced in your passion, in your drive, in your dreams at this time. What are we missing, guys? We are missing the King of Pentacles, right? You need these three kings to make the King of Pentacles possible. You know why? Because the King of Swords comes out and protects. The King of Swords sets up the strong boundaries. So this bullshit of people who kept you on hold or kept you, always not feeling good enough. King of Swords comes out, puts up those boundaries and says, okay, you got to go. You know why? Because the King of Cups needs a stable heart. They need to create from their heart space. They need to feel good. They need to wake up with a smile. They just need to raise their vibration. Because when their vibration is up there, well, now we have the King of Wands. He's the creator. He's the doer. I can do anything. And this energy is really powerful, right? But what comes from all of this? The King of Pentacles. Long-term success. Long-term success, guys. That is amazing. This, and you know what I feel? Actually, okay, King of Cups goes up here. What I feel, Virgo, just like the Pisces read the other day, I feel honestly like your read stops here. This is the second time this has happened to me, and both times it's happened this week. Your read, guys, if you're still with me, thank you for still being with me. This is where you end. You end in your emotions because you let this go. You said, I know I am good enough. I don't need you to put a value on me. Your dollar store price tag. I know I'm a Tiffany's price tag, right? You know your value. And your story ends here. You are off. You are off creating, doing, and being. This person is the outcome. Four Swords reverse. Because they know what they probably didn't tell you is that you meant a lot to them. And they have deep feelings. But something tells me on a Four of Cups, the way they showed their emotions is having you on hold, making you feel rejected. They liked having you long for them. And you're not there longing for them. You even how you, in your emotions here and how you see yourself in your emotions, you got up and you left the scene. Virgo left the chat room, literally. What is this? One more card on the Four Swords reversed for Virgo. Four Swords reversed. And the Four Swords upright. These people, it's just going to be about them. Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups reversed. Yeah, I don't think they know how to make it work without you. And I don't even want to go on because I do not want a Virgo thinking, ooh, maybe I need to go back to that situation. No. Stop right here. Death card. Let whatever this is come out. Be vulnerable. Show that side. Don't be afraid to put it out there. If you, whatever it is, let's just say I'm reading for a Virgo who hasn't had the confidence to put something out there because you're worried about how it would be received. Maybe you almost finished something, but you didn't completely finish it. Take this time, do yourself a favor and finish it. The King of Pentacles isn't here, guys. It's not here for a reason. Notice the card that's not here. It's because it's all ready to happen. This is getting things into perspective. This is getting your self-worth back. This is knowing who belongs in your life and who doesn't. Unfortunately, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of cutting out, right? There's going to be a lot of cutting out. Maybe some of you already started doing that. If one person makes you feel like this, yeah, they're out of the picture. It's just, it feels that strong, that clear. Because you are all about even, give and take. Six of Pentacles. You're all about balance at this time. You're in your intuition. You're not going to not listen to your intuition ever again. And you're all about hope. Keep that. Always keep that. Even if this path takes you and the King of Pentacles eventually pops up and you have this legacy money going, you're in this Ten of Pentacles state, always keep the Page of Cups with you. That's where it began. This is childlike hope. It's childlike innocence. And we all need that in today's world, you know? We need a little more happiness and innocence because, gosh, God knows there's a lot of violence and hate out there. All right, Virgos, that is what I have for you this week. I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. Really do something for yourself, guys. Really, and take yourself out. Just go take yourself out. But okay, Virgos, I'll see you next week. Take care.